What are you expecting from this fight?
Because the thing about it is, I think because of my style, I have the same opponent every single time, almost. It's like the guy will strike me for a couple seconds and try to take me down.
Hmm.
Like people expect me to not be good on the ground, not be able to get back up. They want to get my arms tired, and all these things like that. And they don't realize that that's the same strategy I've been fighting since I first started fighting. So this
Hmm.
guy, I'm very comfortable fighting this type of opponent. And also, he has like yeah, it's kind of like a style that is more, I would say not karate, but it's a little unorthodox. And these guys that fight like that work really well with me. Like I like this kind of fight because that's how I fight. Like, these are the kind of guys that I grew up like competing against. Like karate, kung fu kind of guys. So yeah, I'm very comfortable with this fight, and I feel like I'm going to show some really good skills.
Well, and you talk about him trying to take you down. Like a lot of his wins have been like guillotines. I mean,
Yeah.
you find it gets a point where it's you already know you're expecting that's a tool that he might try and use.
hmm Well, I feel as though like for me, everybody knows I'm trying to punch him. Like it's just like it's a thing. I feel for people who do grappling, they need to set up a situation, and you almost kind of have to allow it to happen, or
Yeah.
for it to work. And I wouldn't say allow, because obviously their skill level pulls into it, but uh, I know what to expect for sure. But I'm gonna be careful with everything. I mean, I've seen a couple of his fights, and my coach has seen a couple of his fights, and you don't want to discount anybody from being able to do anything else. So I'm just ready for whatever he brings, and I really feel I have a lot of answers for it. I see a lot of good opportunities here.
Awesome, awesome. And I mean, like, obviously, I would never ask you to spoil your game plan, whatever. But what are some things that you and your team are working on to prepare for this fight?
Well, the thing about it is, I think for me, this question is a little like it's lackluster, like on my answer, because it's always the same game plan. It's like I'm punch him, drop him and finish him, and that's a vague answer, but it really is like the core of what I'm trying to do, because uh,
Hmm.
I grew up watching fights from my grandfather, like my family watched boxing and watched kickboxing and MMA, and it's what I liked growing up was just to see like great finishes. Like I love seeing great finishes. I love the reaction of the room. It was almost like forget what's happening on the TV. When I saw like my grandpa, and my uncles jump up, I was like, everybody was happy. So I want to bring that. Like that's like the gift I think I can bring to the fans when they watch a fight. It's not going to be some other, like I'm gonna just I'll grapple this guy and hold him down and beat him. I could do that, like, and I've done it before in fights against guys who were like, Olympic Taekwondo artists, stuff like that. Yeah, I held him down and beat him up, but I'm not looking to do that. I'm always coming to strike, keep it standing, and get a great finish.